3, 2, 1. Servus, grüezi, and welcome not to the best, nah, your favorite podcast with your favorite Bboy host, your favorite breaking show. And my guest this time, all the way from beautiful Ukraine, representing Ruffneck Attack. Make some noise for Bboy Intact.
Thank you, thank you.
Shoutouts, brother. Shoutouts to you. At the beginning, I always like to give the flowers to the people, the shoutouts and the respect. You are a long time doing your thing, representing worldwide on the highest level, always contributing. You also, I saw now do also YouTube to give the people knowledge, and you're a very, very good teacher. And when met you, when we talked, you were always humble, no super duper star, I don't know. So it's important to mention this. And like I say, respect to you, brother, and everything you and your crew did for the scene.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciating this.
Yes, brother. Shoutouts to Bottega Prama. I'm really happy and excited for the cooperation. Use the code GTV10 now to get your discount on your purchase and also become a patron now. And at the end of the month, you can win €100 for their online store. Yes, Bottega Prama, slow fashion, dancewear, streetwear, Be Pro, patented protection and culture. Be Pro patented protection is really crazy because Be Pro means be protected, and it's an innovative under t-shirt that protects the points of the body at great risk of injury, wrists, elbows, and for the first time in the world, the shoulders. How does Be Pro work? Our pads have a double function. They absorb shocks and at the same time return the thrust. It is worn like a normal thermal shirt, and on top you put any dress you want and the protections are invisible. No loss of style, protection, and total freedom of movement. Yes. So first time I saw you, oh, it's hard to say. I think I think in a Circle Kings. Is that possible?
Might be, but depends which year. Because first time I went to Circle Kings in Switzerland, I think it was 2009. 2009, me and Pluto.
Do you remember who won?
In 2009,
Yeah.
I don't remember who won in 2009. I just remember that in top 8 or something like this, me and Pluto, we battled Honk 10 and Differ.
This was, yeah, this is,
And yeah, and we took that battle and we were like,
I was there. I was there. There was also Wing and Skim was also there.
yeah, might be. Yeah.
Yes, and it's a little funny that you mentioned this battle because it's this battle, this edition, one of our very important B-boys from our scene recently died, and he had a heart condition, but he's
Mm.
very important for our scene. So shout out, rest in peace, Bon. And he was also in this edition, and he was dressed like an astronaut.
Maybe I kind of
And
remember
he just
something like this.
bro, he was very high level, But in this edition, he dressed like an astronaut and he just crashes the ciphers, you know. And then he look at us, he's like, check this, and he just enter, and he start, bro, crazy. This guy was so crazy. Guy was so for sure. I saw you there, and then of course with your crew, Ruffneck Attack, the crew battles, because back then there was still some crew battles, not the whole crew and things. But I think the moment I really saw you like and make noise and go a little viral was when you call out Lucy Sky, when you do the call out battle.
Might be 2017.
Yes, because there was, I mean, before also I saw a lot of battles from you and everything, but then I watch more of your stuff, because
Mhm.
it was interesting for me, to see how, because you're both from the same country and everything, and you are very original B-boy, and the battle was about hey, you are a baita and shit, and this is, I think, when I saw more. So and I always thought like you'd only do footwork, you know that's what I thought. But then I see you, because I look more of your things from before. You also did power moves, right? So you can do power moves.
Bro, the question is not about what you can do, is the question how you use it. You
Yes.
know, like I honestly, I do what I like to do. That's my goal. You know, my vision of breaking.
Yeah.
I don't try to satisfy anybody's opinion
Yeah.
or expectations. You know,
Yes. Yes.
I do I do everything absolutely in the clear way how I see it, how I feel it,
Mhm.
because through many years I develop very straight approach and vision of breaking for
Mhm.
myself.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
It's about myself. It's not about how everybody should dance, but for myself I choose very clear direction. How
So,
I
what is the direction? How do you find this direction?
is this direction is to do what I like to do and don't give a fuck about opinions or expectations or whatever. Plus, to know your goals, to know what you really like in breaking personally,
Mhm.
what I like to see in my breaking,
Mhm.
to have answers to these questions. What is important for you in your breaking? And when you know these small things, you can see the direction where you want to move.
Mhm.
Until you don't have goals, until you don't understand what you like in breaking in general for yourself, it's going to be really hard to build strong vision and to be confident in what you're doing.
Mhm.
Because when you don't have confidence in what you're doing,
Mhm.
your style, your breaking become weak.
So you have so you got make fun of or you got criticized when you developed your style?
I mean, when you develop and the higher you go, the stronger you become, the more criticism, the more haters appear in your life. So it's absolutely normal, natural process. But I know it. That's why I don't care about this.
Yeah.
I know exactly where I'm going and how it should be. And I know my inside feeling.
Yeah.
When I feel good inside, I know I do what I have to do.
Ah, then you know you're on the right path and this is where
Exactly.
you should stay and not.
I only me know. Other people they can share their opinions, but I know what I like. I
Mhm.
know what I want, you
But I
know.
mean, in general, when we look at the country where you're from, the scene where you come from, there is so much originality, like and not like typical breaking how you see it. What do you
Mhm.
think? How does it came for you guys to be so original?
For Ukraine, the number one factor was that we were closed from the whole world for a while. You know, to go to other country in Europe, it was a struggle.
Hmm.
Visa, prove that you have some cash, get the permission from the embassy,
Hmm.
get the ticket, which is expensive. So that's why kind of Ukrainian community was locked for
Hmm.
some period of time and had to develop inside of the country based on what they was watching from the videotapes and like internet.
Mm.
So we had to investigate and research deeper inside of our movement, you
Yeah.
know.
So because I'm born in Vienna, I live now in Switzerland. For us, our access was really easy. Didn't I started in 2000, in the VHS era still, and recorded from the television shit. So we had easy access. So do you remember your first time that you saw anything that was hip hop related?
uh, you mean like when I already knew what is breaking or
No,
the
no,
very
no,
first
not
time?
breaking. I mean, in general, when you was a kid, you remember the first thing that you said that was hip hop? Maybe a song, maybe a
Well,
graffiti.
like definitely there were some clips from MTV for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
And of course, everybody know this clip Run DMC, and
yes.
that I think that exactly was the time in Ukraine when they start to appear in MTV in Ukraine, and some video channels, not only MTV but some other video channels, we start to get access, and we were like, okay, that's something we like.
So it already catch you when you see it in MTV?
It was no, I didn't know what is breaking, but I like, okay, that's something I like to hear. I even didn't know the names,
Yes,
honestly. I
yes, yes,
didn't
yes,
know
yes.
what is hip hop. I didn't know what is breaking.
Of course,
Be-
of course.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yes.
at that time, I was already kind of connected to the, not like streets, but let's say roller skating subculture because I was roller skating. So it's not hip hop, of course, but in some way, people I've been talking with and roller skating, they were more hip hop based.
Yeah, I mean, the skate community is also related to the hip hop scene. Many people
Yeah,
skated also in the 90s, 80s.
yeah. So I think already from there, I have that a little bit touch to the hip hop, and then video clips. I'm like, okay, it's interesting. I like it, and then the breaking journey started from the magazine, old school magazine from which was published in 1984, still in USSR. It was called. I tried to translate it to English, uh, like physical condition and health.
Okay, okay.
And it was published, as I said, in 1984, 1 year before I was born. And I accidentally found this magazine in my grandmother's apartment when I was helping her to move to another apartment. And there were 2 pages of breaking, like they call it breakdance. Pictures of the move and short description how to do this. That was the first touch me to the breaking.
So what was the move?
There was swipe. There was 3-step. There was the move for sure was baby freeze, and I remembered worm. Like
Yeah,
worm.
yeah. So from every element besides top rock was something.
Maybe from the top rock was also, but it was really hard to understand because
Yeah, yeah.
photo were really bad. I
Of
mean,
course.
bad positions, and description was very weird. So when I was reading it, I couldn't understand how this move actually should look like. Can you imagine? I never seen the move in reality.
Of course.
So I see just some fragments and
Yes.
description by somebody who don't know what is breaking. And I'm like, it looks interesting.
I mean, how can you describe swipes with a photo, first of all, and then a text when you don't see the rotation and everything? That's
Yeah, it's so hard. But I start to try it
yeah,
according to what I see.
yeah.
Oh, there was also windmill. There was also windmill.
Come on, get out of here. You cannot describe windmill with a
Yeah,
magazine.
but they try, and I try to do it exactly in the room, and I'm like, wow, I want to know more.
So you
That was
just
the
so you just tried the things you saw there, right? And then you found some friends who was also interested in that.
one of my friends who was roller skating with me.
Hmm?
He was also kind of he heard about breaking.
Okay.
Then I show him this magazine, and he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, breakdance." Like we didn't know it's breaking.
Yes, yes.
Like, oh, breakdance, yeah, yeah, I know. And he showed me the windmill, but like from the split,
Mm-hmm.
half of the windmill to his belly, like then back to
Okay.
the back to the split, and again.
He
And
was
he
just half there.
yeah, and he was like, "This is windmill," and I'm like, "Okay." We didn't know you should
How,
like
how can you know? Yeah.
do it continuously. So we were going with roller skating to the kind of skate park that we had, and there was ramp, like that thing
Half
that
pipe,
you
half
go.
pipe.
Yeah,
The pool, the pool.
yeah, yeah, kinda. But it was made from this wood material, from wood, you know,
Okay.
not concrete. So we went there in the morning, took off roller skating, inline rollers, and we tried to do windmill there. So from the split, like that was kind of the first touch, the first try, the first
Nice.
attempts.
So you're supposed to be power mover then. Only power mover.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the first time, and since that, I was like, okay, I want to know more.
Yeah.
Let's try to figure out who know anything about this in my city. My city is Kiev, like the capital of
Yes.
Ukraine. So I start to talk to people, and somebody, it wasn't like now you type in Google and everything is there. There was no internet
Enough.
yet. Yeah,
And we talk around millennium, right?
it was 2000. Yeah, it was 2000, and I still didn't have dial-up connection internet.
Oh, not everybody had that. Yes.
Yeah, and I start to talk, like to one person to another. Somebody recommend that guy, that guy. It's a really different.
So Ukraine has a long history in breaking?
As I figure out, people already been breaking like since 97, 96 when I started in 2000. So they were already breaking.
Hmm.
And in the main square of the city, they also been breaking, to get money, to collect money to the snap.
Street shows was always there, huh?
Yeah, and but I didn't pay attention to this
Yeah.
before until I see it in the magazine.
Hmm.
So when I start to talk to people, I get the direction where everybody kind of the community is practicing,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I went there.
Ah, okay.
And first time I went to this practicing, I opened the door and I see, I don't know, maybe like 30, 40 people in the big gym practicing. And I'm like, wow, so many people doing this. And at first time I saw breaking in reality
Hmm.
in front of me.
Hmm.
Somebody was doing some combination, like with windmill, with swipe. And I'm like, I'm here for the reason and I want to do this straight away like that.
Nice. So you go every day to this practice?
Yeah, not every day because they had it 3 or 4 times per week.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I start to go there and get in touch with new people,
Hmm.
and nobody was actually giving you something like okay, you have to do it like that or that.
Hmm.
You have to talk
Hmm.
and then maybe learn something.
Hmm.
There was no teacher.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And but in the practice room there was already crews.
uh, Not really like crews, but there were like groups of friends
Okay, I see.
which became crews later.
Hmm. Hmm. And
Yeah.
some of the people who were there, we know them now in the scene.
From those people in that room, nobody breaking except me anymore.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah. It's bro, it was 25 years ago.
Crazy, brother. Crazy. Crazy.
But that environment I really like and enjoy. And yeah, the first move I really learned was six step and baby freeze.
Okay.
The like somebody showed me, and I start to do it and try to connect it.
Hmm.
Then the next was turtle,
Hmm.
like and backspin and then windmill.
Hmm.
So this
You, how was it when you finally saw windmill, the real windmill?
I was shocked. I was like, wow, I've been
This is
because I
not windmill.
yeah, because I was like, wow, I've been doing something something weird all the time. I'm like,
Bro,
okay.
when I start breaking, the older guy, he practiced windmill, right? And he make the mistake that almost everybody does, right? He's too low. He don't roll up on the shoulder. He roll up on his hip, you know? Bro, he
Yeah,
took a pillow. He was all blue here,
yeah,
all blue. Bro, he practiced with a pillow here.
I can
Ah!
imagine. But when I was practicing the basic entrance to the backspin
Yeah.
from the
Yes.
turtle,
Yes.
my shoulder was also blue. And I put beanie here, I put
Yeah.
knee pad here, everything that was possible. But
You
I
heard,
was
you heard from the story from Storm what happened to him as a kid?
no, not really.
So he's breaking, right? He started breaking as a kid in the school, this, that, blah, blah. And then, brother, police came to his home. And then police came and the parents opened the door and they say, yeah, we come from the school. The director called us. They say, hey, what happened? Yeah, he had physical education and the teacher saw he's blue everywhere. So he said, you beat up your son at home. And his mother's like, yeah, no. He say, Niels, come, show the police what you do.
Yeah,
And
but
then he showed them breakdance.
yeah. But I mean, this is the part of the game.
No, I mean, if you don't get hurt, yeah, you do something wrong, or you're
Yeah.
a really talented guy. But
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So when did you start creating the crew together? I guess you're founder of the crew.
No, I'm not the founder of the Ruffneck Attack,
Hmm.
but I joined kind of the first generation.
Okay.
Yeah, because as I said you before, there were groups of people who
Yes.
know each other who become crews later.
Hmm. Hmm.
So one of this group of people of friends, that was the beginning of Ruffneck Attack. 4 persons, Bboy Ash, Bboy Pasha, Bboy Hablik, and Bboy Kalabox. Not the Kalabok from
Yes.
Isid, but another one. That Kalabok from Isid B-Boys didn't exist yet.
Yes. Yes.
So they started to do the crew, Ruffneck Attack,
Hmm.
and we already start to communicate with them. Me and one more guy, my friend.
Hmm.
Nowadays he's B-Boy Crab
Hmm.
from Ruffneck Attack as well. So, and we were like, chilling together, practicing, communicating at the practice session. So we had some connection, and we knew that they already made the crew, but they didn't invite us because we were really lower level than they were. We just been breaking 3 months, maybe 4 months. And then, but I already knew how to do good tuttle,
Okay.
like with the speed. And nobody from them were doing tuttle.
Ah, nice. Okay. Okay.
And they were invited to make video clip with one local MC. And they said like they came to me and they said like, listen, we want to take you with us to video clip, and you need to do tuttle,
Yeah.
and we want you to become a part of our crew because nobody from us do tuttle.
Hmm.
I was like, oh wow, that's amazing.
Hmm.
I'm down. But then I said to them, guys, I have a friend. Let's take him too because
Oh,
he has some stuff to do. And they're like, we don't know, but somehow they agree.
bro, you're a
So
real one. You're a real one for
yeah, so that was the moment when me and my friend Krab,
that.
we joined Ruffneck Attack through the video clip.
Nice. Nice.
So we were recording this video clip during the day, and that was actually the beginning when connection become stronger.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know, we spent the whole day, we
Of
were
course.
laughing, joking, exchanging.
You struggle together, you earn money together, yeah, everything, yeah.
Yeah. And like also these guys that were older than me.
Hmm.
So for them, I was like, kid. I was 14 and all of them were already 18.
Yeah,
Somebody was
yeah,
18. So they treat me like kid.
yeah. I was the same when
Yeah.
I started. I was 13, the oldest were 17, 18, you know.
Yeah.
When you talk too much, you get punched,
Yeah.
like you can't say anything.
Yeah. So they treat you like that, like this kid,
Yeah.
like you don't know anything. Sometimes a little bit hardcore, but that was the part of the school. That was
How it was? Yeah. But
yeah.
that's so
And
nice to
since
say. They bring you because nobody of them can do your move.
exactly that was still that era, like everybody was specific.
Yes, you have a specialist. In every crew, you
Yeah,
have specialists.
yeah, special direction, special weapon.
Oh, you practice this, I don't practice this. So we have it in the crew. I practice something else.
Kind of like that.
That's the best time.
So it was like elements, collecting best elements and connect it into one, and then you have superpower.
Yeah, that was the best part of the crew because you can rely on each other.
Mhm.
Like if you
Yeah,
see somebody do something you can do,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's so nice.
That was the beginning of like crew, and since that we start to battle together,
Hmm.
to local events. We start.
This is what I wanted to ask next. So I guess this practice spot was really famous and important in your
Yeah,
history, right?
it's
Was there a specific jam that came regularly in Kiev, or who was also important for developing the scene?
there was one jam. I mean, we had jams mostly. We had in the studio in this gym.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
like okay, like for example, next Saturday we have a battle
Yeah.
in during the practicing, and everybody can come to the practicing like ready, a
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice.
adrenaline. and you need to go to do a round. You forget everything because you, yeah. And but then in 2001, it was already I already been practicing around 10 months, something like that, and I was already part of the Ruffneck Attack. Really historical and legendary event took place for Ukraine. It was Battle for Kiev.
Battle for Kiev.
Yeah, Battle for Kiev 2001. But of course, crews from all Ukraine came. It was not only for Kiev. It was kind of like similar to Battle of the Year, which we
Okay.
already watched on the videotapes, but Battle for Kiev, but crews from all Ukraine came. And that was our first really important win because we as
You
Ruffneck,
win it.
yeah, we took the whole event, and I think exactly that event brought us to like some specific level that people start to know us like a crew.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, even so, our showcase was I don't want to say inspired. It was probably even bited from style elements showcase at Battle of the Year '97.
Yeah.
Remember when they had these white faces?
Yeah, yeah, the paint, right?
Yeah, we did the same.
Ah, okay.
And like, and because we've been inspired from them back then, remind crumbs and style elements in
Ah,
general.
bro, they were kings back then.
Yeah, and that Battle of the Year '97 was the first tape we had.
Nice. Okay.
And then we see Battle of the Year '97, and then in 2001 we have this Battle for Kiev, which we see like the tape become reality.
Yes, 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 yes.
So it was something that it's hard to describe by words, and nowadays you can feel that emotions, but
Like
that
in English, you say it came full circle, right? This is how you say it.
yeah. So, and after that event, we become like complete crew. We start to travel around Ukraine to different battles. We start to do showcases in nightclubs
Ah, that's nice. That's
to get some money,
nice. Yeah,
and
B-boys go to clubs with 14 years old, 15 years old.
yeah, I mean,
Back
like,
then. Back
yeah,
then.
I didn't party, but I came to do showcase and I go home.
Ah, brother, we were kids back then. What do you know about going to the club and make party?
Yeah,
You just want to dance and that's it, you know?
exactly.
Yeah. So there was a big scene in Ukraine back then already.
Actually was pretty big. Like Battle for Kiev, there were a lot of crews, but
So
like
who
but
was
maybe
some
20 crews, maybe
who
more.
was some famous crews back then? Can you name some?
Yeah, like our main, let's say, competitor back then was Traffic Jam.
Traffic Jam.
Yeah, that's actually we battled them for the first place at Battle
Mm.
One, but Battle for Kiev 2001. Sorry, and we also there were really high level crew, Soul B.
Okay.
So B, they were judges. They were judges of Battle for Kiev 2000.
Okay.
And Breakneck, the Frolic Jump, like really weird names.
Bro, Breaking has
Uh,
the best names.
yeah, and uh, high tech crew, like and some other names I even already don't remember, but definitely there were like 20, maybe more crews, and everybody came to join the
And
battle for Kiev.
when did international qualifiers start in Ukraine? Like freestyle session, Battle of the Year, something like that?
No, never
Just
started,
like this?
never started.
Yeah, because when I think about it, I do never see a Ukraine Battle of the Year or anything, right?
Yeah, because to get to battle of the year, the only way was to go to some other prelim.
Mm,
But uh, I would be honest. Our crew, Ruffneck Attack, we never had goal to be part of Battle of the Year.
okay.
That was not the vision of breaking that we were developing in our crew.
Okay, okay.
We never were like struggling for this, never putting this goal. So for us, it didn't make sense. We didn't like put this as like, okay, we need to go to prelim to get the spot. No.
So there was never a goal for your crew to achieve a win at Battle of the Year.
For Ruffneck Attack,
Yes.
for other crews, maybe, I don't know,
I
but
mean, for most of us, I can only speak for myself. Our dream was to go to Battle of the Year with the crew. This
yeah.
was.
But for us, it was different. We wanted something, I don't know. We didn't like to do these showcases. We
I
didn't like.
see. Okay, okay, okay.
We like now in my like memory when I'm coming back to that period, I kind of can analyze and remember that we've been interested in developing something deeper, like a crew mentality, crew style, crew approach,
Mhm,
and uh, like every member become a part of the style of the crew.
mhm,
And that's why we focus more on practicing individually and together in developing and expanding our breaking
mhm,
personally
mhm.
to become a strong unit, not just like to do showcase.
Okay. So one was, well, you remember the first international battle you go with your crew?
Yeah, the first, no, like the very first trip outside
Yes.
Ukraine
Yes,
to
exactly.
Europe,
Sorry, yes.
it was IB
Which year?
2005.
2005. When the last one in Rotterdam.
Yes,
Everybody say I was not there.
it was
Everybody
amazing.
says this is the best version.
Yeah, it was amazing. And we went there by bus,
Mhm.
40 hours by bus from Kiev directly to Rotterdam.
3 hours.
Yeah,
Damn, son.
three people, three-person, me, Bboy slave from my crew, and one our friend. So we went there. I took camera, mini DV camera. I had this, like with a small tape,
Yeah, yeah.
and I record all battles like that, shaking, holding this camera.
This is all your for practicing at home, all your knowledge you get.
Yeah, and I brought this tape. I brought this tape to Ukraine, and that tape start to go from one hand to another, from one hand to another, and it was a boom. It was a boom in Ukrainian.
They became prostitute, huh? Yeah.
What do you say?
Like a prostitute. This
The tape.
yeah.
Yeah, it become like a super golden
Yeah,
information,
yeah, yeah. I mean,
and
2005 was a
yeah,
crazy edition.
and people start to watch it because I was recording not only these main battles, but I was recording also backstages,
Yeah,
cyphers,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
talking to some people, and everybody were inspired.
You showed Tyrone some of the footage?
Tyrone actually helped us a lot
Oh,
to go
wow.
to the event
Ah,
because to get visa to Netherlands in 2005 was almost not possible for us. But we hit him up and we said, we really want to go. Please help us, make us invitation. He was really, like good attitude and professionalism, and he sent us everything on time with all the papers, explanation why he want to invite us. Yeah, and that's crazy. This invitation played the main role in opening the visa, and he was in touch with us. And when from the embassy they called him, he confirmed like, yeah, we want to have these Ukrainian dancers. So yeah, shout out to Siren for making this happening. And that was actually another backstage story on this. It was exactly the period in Ukraine when we had revolution, uh, Orange Revolution,
okay.
2004, 2005, if I remember correctly. So there was a scarf in orange colors
Mhm.
that was kind of symbol of this revolution. The color was orange. We brought this scarf as a present to Tyron. Now every time when I see Tyron, we like to remember this story. Like
Man,
he
that's
came with the gift.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Look, I do this podcast shit because of these stories, When would you have heard this story? Never,
yeah. It
Crazy.
was amazing time. And of course, when we come there and we see all these people from videotapes and people from already internet, because 2004, 2005, we already start to have more access to internet. We start to have Bboy World. We start to have some
Right.
other forums, yeah, style to off. And we come there and we start to see these faces around us, like chilling, dancing.
Crazy. That's
We
so
couldn't be,
surreal.
yeah, we couldn't believe it's happening. We were like, but we were scared to talk to these people. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
was cool and like superstars. And when we see them dancing in real, it was like pure energy that gives you so much inspiration and charging you for the next years. Because when we come back, of course, as I said, the videotape start to inspire everybody, but we came already other people. Like mentality was changed through the 3 or 4 days of the event.
Of course, brother, you see what the real breaking is. You see where it comes from. You see the highest level. The
Yeah,
energy you get it also, you know?
it was insane. And also, first connections uh, was built at IB. Let's say, first time we met people from Poland,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Polski flavor. We met first time we met Jarko. First time we met Citowi. First time we met, if I remember correctly, Kleju was there. Uh, uh, Bartas, that's some old school guy from Poland. He actually was battling in footwork battle for the first place against Machine in IBE 2005. This guy, yeah. So that was the first connection with other crews of our age because they were our age too, and like we both were not on that insane
It's
level.
more relatable, right?
Yeah.
You have the same experience.
So we can talk at
Yes,
least,
yes, yes.
not being like, wow, look at these guys. We
Uh,
were talking and like sharing the vibe and dancing in ciphers. It was really nice beginning. And then back to your question, the trip with the crew to enter was the same year, 2005, to Poland,
okay.
to the event which is called Break Session.
Ah, they still have it, right?
Now they call it United Session. Actually, I was there 2 days ago.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, but in Wlocławek, that the city is called Wlocławek. So we came there 5-on-5, and we took third place. Third place, and there was like a explosion for the Ukrainian scene.
Okay, okay.
Nobody was even thinking that Ukrainian crew can go to the international event and take the third place. That affect us also a lot.
If they can make it, I can make it too, right? Like
Yeah,
this.
it affect us and our community a lot because we start to believe more
Mhm.
in what we're doing.
Yes, 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 yes.
It was some kind of proof, like okay, we may be on the
You're on the
correct
right
way.
path. You're on the
Yeah,
right path. So,
yeah,
yeah, there was a time, I think it was before Corona. I think when you guys entered, not only you, but in general, Ukraine B-boys and B-girls, they won everything. You know, Isai B-boys was on top, Ruffneck was on top, Navi came, you
yeah.
know, you hear all these names, then Raptor came, new generation, you know.
Mhm.
So what do you think was was the reason it popped, the Ukraine popped so big? It became so untouchable.
People were hungry.
Okay.
People were hungry, and they need to release the energy.
Mhm.
When you like keeping so much energy inside of you, there's a moment when it should like,
When
oh,
you had all these big crews, the Ukrainian crews, right? Uh, what you already practice together, chill together? Because nowadays I see more and more, you know, like maybe combination from Ruffneck Attack with Navi crew together, stuff like this. Of course, the political situation also helped growing together, you know.
Yeah.
But was there also big, were you big rivals back then? So you push each other, you know?
Back then, definitely. Back then, everybody was separated.
Ah, yes. Okay, okay.
The competition between crews
Hmm.
was insane.
Okay.
Like, and now going back to that period of time, I understand for 100% that some people might like competition, other might don't feel it, but without competition, there is no development.
Yes.
And because we had insane competition inside of the country between these crews like Ruffneck Attack, East Side B-Boys, South B-Boys Front, Tatanaka crew, then later came new crews, you know, like it was pushing the development.
Hmm.
It was pushing the growth of the scene insanely because everybody wanted to beat other crew, especially when from let's say there was a period of time when the final was always Ruffneck Attack versus East Side Beavers.
Yes. Yes.
So there was a moment when people even start to get tired of this because everybody knew, okay, go to this gym. East Side Beavers, Ruffneck Attack at this gym. They're gonna be in the final. They're gonna almost fight in the
Yeah.
final. You
Okay.
know, like talk shit and everything. So other crews start to practice harder to stop this, you know, because they already been tired of.
Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was a big push, and for us and for ESET B-Boys, it was also a big push to keep the level and to go
Stay on top,
strong.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because staying on top is harder than getting on top, right?
100%, 100%.
So you had because we talk about now like 2010s, 2012, 13, around this time, right? And there is many countries who have international big events, you know. And I think was Burn Battle School, was that in Ukraine?
Yeah, that was one of this
Yes.
event.
Was
Yeah.
there other big Ukraine international events in that period of time?
Mm, let's say Burn Battle School, it was very similar format to Battle of the Year,
Okay.
right? It was more like a showcase, big showcase to people on the main square or in the main sport arena or something like this. Um, but we also had big events, a little bit more underground, but more
Yes.
for community,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And like there were like the biggest events I remember was Yalta Summer Jam.
Okay, I see.
Uh, it started from 2000.
Yalta was in 2000 already.
Yeah, but it was called Battle of the Year.
Okay.
Battle of the Year, but not that Battle of the Year that we know. It was called in Ukrainian language, but if to translate it, it means Battle of the Year.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And till 2007, Yalta Summer Jam was very similar to Battle of the Year. Big stage,
Mm,
crew showcases, and crew battles.
mhm,
And a lot of backstage things happening, you know, underground battles in the during the night, ciphers.
mhm.
Like it was the best part of that event, you know. But then in 2007, sponsors cut everything, and was the question what to do. So everybody were like, "Yo, we come to Yalta anyway. Let's make in a cipher way. Just put we talk like let's put just the loudspeakers,
Mhm.
DJ, and do everything on the bank of the sea.
You don't need a stage.
Don't need the stage." And that was the beginning of Yalta Summer Jam, as you
Mm,
can know, as you can see, you know, that was the beginning of that raw format
mhm.
where everybody coming for ciphers, different contests,
Yeah, yeah,
not only for nobody like the showcase, crew showcase was out.
yeah.
Everybody came for other things like exchange, call-outs,
Yeah.
party, battles, 2-on-2, 1-on-1, footwork contests, top rock contests, and so on. The vibe changed, and it gave a huge push to the community too, and a lot of people from outside of Ukraine start to come to this event.
Yalta is I also something I regret. I never visited, unfortunately, Yalta Summer Jam. And also, all the people I talked to, they say Yalta was one of their best. Many talk about shit travel, you know.
No, bro, like right now, unfortunately, we know what happened.
Yes.
Crimea was occupied by Russia,
Mhm.
and Yalta Summer Jam still existing, but for Ukrainian people is very hard to
Of course.
see this because we all know that the event is created by people who
Mhm.
come there. So all those legendary footages from Yalta Summer Jam that the world was watching, it was Ukrainian community
Mhm.
that were putting soul, passion,
Mhm.
and blood and tears
Mhm.
into this.
Mhm.
That's when it become worldwide known,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. Yes.
And when it start to change, you know, it just start to change. It
Not,
become
it's not the same anymore, man.
yeah.
Who
So
was the main organizer back then? Is it
like
somebody from the scene, like a famous B-boys, B-girls?
till from 2000 till 2007, there were some people who were not breaking,
Ah,
but
okay.
they were collaborating with breaking community.
Mhm.
But then when they step out and sponsors were cut, breaking community started to continue. You know,
Mhm.
now what is happening there, I don't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so
Now, unfortunately, Yalta Summer Jam, always nice to see also. Like you say, there's so many categories there, right? You have
yeah,
rocking, you have top rock, you have footwork, you have power, and everything on the highest level. Everybody was high energy. Just amazing. Just
yeah. And also about other events in Ukraine, we had really good and like community cultural events, like for example, anniversary of our crew. We've been doing it was insane. We've been doing it every 5 years
okay, I see. Mm-hmm.
just to keep the hunger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's say in 2010 when we were celebrating 10 years of Ruffneck Attack, I think it was a record where more than 1,000 of people came to the event to Kiev from everywhere.
Nice.
And we were like,
I
what's happening?
I guess also you build good reputation because you travel so much, you know?
Yeah, but still, for Ukraine, it was insane, you know, like such amount of people. Then in 2015, when we were celebrating 15 years of Roughneck Attack, we did it even bigger.
Mhm.
And I still have the picture from the top where you can see 14 ciphers at the same moment. 14 ciphers in a huge concert hall with the amazing dark light, and everybody ciphering because they do it because they cipher, not for the prelims.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They just
Just,
like to dance and get
just
down.
because live band is playing and people. And unfortunately, 2020 we were not able to do because COVID came. Then we postponed it for the next year. Still was COVID. Then we postponed 2022. The war came.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I still have T-shirts and merch with like logo of Roughneck Attack 20 years
Yeah.
on my bed. And and you know the prizes for the first place. But I don't know. Already
Dude,
we
you already make all the preparations, everything was finished, and then Corona.
yeah. So now we're already 25 years
Yeah.
and still we don't know when it's gonna happen, you know. Also there were some other amazing events in Ukraine, like local,
Mhm.
you know, in like Tatanaka crew were doing a lot of underground events, like it was happening in the uh, skate park, in the
Yeah,
pool.
yeah. Half pipe.
Yeah, yeah, but concrete,
Yeah.
concrete. That was also really amazing period of time when they were throwing these local gems and everybody were going there. It was not so internationally known,
Mhm.
but the energy was raw and amazing.
And
You
you
know,
said most of the time you met the East Side B-boys in the final, right?
yeah, yeah.
Um, do you remember maybe which one was one of the most epic battles you had? And can we maybe watch it on YouTube? Is there some footage of it?
In YouTube, you can find many footages. Ruffneck Attack versus East Side B-Boys. It's still there.
Mhm.
Uh, I would say every battle was epic. It was on the limit of fighting,
Yeah.
and of course, the level of shit talking was insane.
Mhm.
But I would say for us, for Ruffneck Attack crew, one of the main couple battles were main because we always like if to compare amount of wins and losses,
Mhm.
there was a moment when East Side B-Boys were winning all the time against us in the final,
Ah,
which
okay.
was triggering us heavily. We came back like, damn, again,
Yeah.
again we lost, like damn, again we lost. It was pushing us to go harder.
Okay, okay.
And finally, we start to break that tradition. And the funniest thing is that we start to break this tradition outside of Ukraine. Because in Ukraine, uh, it was really hard to win East Side B-Boys
Was
without.
the judges a little bit biased, you mean, or?
Might be, but also I think the understanding of the community of the breaking was more like big blow ups.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Our style back then, we were creating it in the way how we do it right now, details, transitions, flow. And a lot of people didn't see this back then still because the level of understanding, education, and vision of breaking was lower.
Mhm.
But we were believing in what we do. And
Mhm.
when we start to go outside and we start to take wins against them outside of Ukraine, we were like, that's it. That's finally what we really wanted to make happen. For
Yeah.
us was the break point.
Mhm.
So let's say one of the really important win over East Side B-Boys was at Outbreak 2010.
Ah, okay.
Me and Pluto versus Kolobok and Kinder in semi-final.
Mhm.
And another very important win was at Warsaw Challenge.
Warsaw Challenge, yes.
Yeah, Warsaw Challenge, if I remember correctly, 2009, we battled them. We battled them for the third place,
Mhm.
and it was crew on crew, like 6 people on 6 people, and we won it at Warsaw Challenge with international judges. We even don't care if it was third place or last place.
You just
The
won against this.
Yeah, internationally, we were like,
Yeah.
that's what we wanted to prove
Mhm.
for ourselves first of all, and that's what we wanted to do
Mhm.
through the development of our style.
Mhm.
All these years when we've been losing, we didn't change the style. We
Yes.
were pushing it deeper
Yes.
until one day this style become visible enough to make more contrast to that style that they were delivering,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and for us it was like, wow, that's what I remember, like
No,
from
no, definitely, definitely, definitely.
important
This
battle.
this is important scenarios in your life,
Yeah.
right? And yeah, shout outs to all the Ukrainian b-boys. I mean, and b-girls. It's crazy. Like I said in the beginning, the originality is crazy. When you
Yeah.
see you guys battling, it's always hard, you know. Uh, you also after that time you also start judging, right? I don't want to go too deep into judging with you, but what I want to ask you a little bit about more is you also are a good teacher, you know, because many people went to you for advice, especially on their breaking, especially on their footwork, right? So what do you think, what made you a good teacher, And why did you start teaching?
I never was thinking that I want to start teaching.
Okay.
It it wasn't something that I put as a goal.
Yeah.
But at some point, when you uh, when you collecting knowledge and experience, at some point you start to feel that when people ask, you have something to say,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And when I start to see this become more often,
Mm-hmm.
and people want to ask more questions, I'm like, okay, I have answers from my experience, from my knowledge. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why try to give these answers and to see what's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Step by step, it starts to become higher level, deeper level, more interesting level, because teaching somebody and giving advice to someone also motivates you to teach yourself and to go deeper.
It's the each one teach one is right? Huh?
Exactly. So to recheck information, to go more deeper into methods and to analyze why they work like this or that and what results you can get. So I think it become naturally. It wasn't like a goal, to teach somebody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if I feel that somebody asking me, I'm open
But I
to.
mean, nowadays you do it regularly, right?
Right now, it become a part of my, like breaking story, a
Mm-hmm.
part of my breaking activity. So I do a lot of classes, of course, and online activity. Let's say when COVID started, it grew up crazy. Like online education start to work, and people start to understand benefits of online education. That you can get so much additional information anywhere, anytime, without stress, without,
Yeah, in your pocket.
yeah. So even like in the airport, you can check the lesson and like, oh, wow, okay, and so on.
Mhm.
So I think it become a part of my development as well.
Mhm.
I can say I I have the feeling that I like to do this.
Mhm.
I like to share with the people, and I like to see how it affect on their approach. When I see the result, I'm happy. I'm like, wow, it's
It's
yeah,
when you have students and they do great, you also feel nice, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
Because you teach them, right? So
Yeah.
nowadays, when you get invited internationally, is it more about teaching or still about competing and judging?
I do everything. I do both. Like let's say last 2 months I've been teaching a lot, but last 2 months I've been also battling
Ah,
with
okay, okay.
band 2-on-2. This weekend I was with Raptor and Steamel 3-on-3.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I like to battle. I
Mm-hmm.
still like to battle, but my goals for the battle changed.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody would like to know what are my goals right now, I can share it in very few words.
Yes, please.
So my main goals nowadays is to be free in my breaking during the battle and the pressure
Mhm,
and the emotions that happening in that moment.
mhm,
That's the always was the hardest for me to be really, like opened
mhm,
in the battle, not doing your program, not doing your combination only in that way, not doing your round only in that way, but to be flexible in your movement and to follow the moment.
mhm,
It's very hard. It's and I can say that even nowadays, after 25 years, I'm on that level that I'm satisfied.
mhm, mhm.
Not yet,
Yeah.
but for the last 5 years, I really feel I did huge work on myself mentally, and my mindset changed.
Mhm,
So when I dance right now, I like to go without any idea, any concept, any understanding what I'm gonna do,
mhm,
and to do what happening,
mhm,
and to do even things that I don't expect to do.
mhm.
Sometimes, like let's say last weekend, I've been doing some burns, and I'm doing them, and I'm like, what the hell I'm doing? And I'm like, okay, I have to keep going to finish
yeah,
the
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
And then when I watch it on the video, I'm like, oh wow, it look nice.
Mhm,
And that's the best feeling for me nowadays
mhm.
compared to, let's say, 10 years ago. Because 10 years ago, I was focused win,
Yeah,
win,
yeah,
prove,
yeah,
prove to everybody I'm here, I'm the best. I need to prove.
yeah,
Now
yeah,
I'm not hungry for this anymore. I did my proofs. I had my time for that. But right now, when I win the battle, of course it's nice. You feel nice inside. I would not lie, but it doesn't give me that feeling when I in the moment and I opened and I don't care what people think and I don't care what people expect and I just like let it go and I catch myself in a freestyle and I catch myself in building right in the moment. That's something that makes me feel right now really way more satisfied than just the win.
mhm,
I know how to win the battle because you're really technical and prepared physically, but inside you're empty.
mhm,
That type of wins, that type of victory doesn't fulfill you.
mhm.
You can have 10 wins like this, but you will be like not satisfied because you come to the gym, you do your robot mission,
Yeah.
robot routine,
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, hey, hey, hey,
Uh,
picture, that's it. But inside, you just like,
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we are artists, right? We're dancers. And I think this is the highest goal every dancer want to achieve to dance freestyle, right? And to dance freestyle, you have to dance 10 years, 15 years. You have to have an arsenal, 100 moves, 1,000 moves, you know? And like, f- I always like to take like Menno, for example, like this, because when you see him dance, he's so free, you know, and you know he can go from every move into every move, and and he doesn't care about people. How many times people make fun of him when he dances, you know, like do the rolls and shit,
yeah,
but
yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't care. He just do his thing. And like because in his style I always see like when he try new things in battles, after 2 years it looks crazy, you know, because he does it so many times, and in his style, like little things when he do this just here, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he knows. I think this is a good example of reaching your highest level. That you
yeah.
can do every move from every move, you know, and freestyle all the time, you know.
Like if we're speaking about freestyle, for me, it was always freedom inside of your style. And freedom inside of your style can be only possible when you know your body, when you know your directions, when you know how to, as you said, to go from any move to any other
Yeah.
move, from any combination to any other combination. When you're flexible with the order of the steps, with the order of your combos, and you can play with them how you want in the moment. And
Mm.
of course, there is a percentage of creativity in the moment as well.
Yes.
When you create something right there and you just like, what is this? It hype you up and you catching this energy and you keep going. But that's, as I said, it's not easy because at the battles, especially nowadays, I can see a lot of people blocked because of the pressure, because of idea that they can't lose, they scared to lose, what people will think about them, and so on. All these minds, all these thoughts, they affect you, and it's very hard to be in the moment
Mm.
when you know struggling these
Of
thoughts.
course, and then there is like this formula, this winning formula nowadays, what
Yeah,
you have to do to win, you
yeah.
know. But if you don't express yourself, it's not breaking, you know. It's not, we want to see your character, you know.
Maybe that's why I will be also I will be also uh, straight.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I can watch battles in YouTube
Mm.
nowadays.
Yeah.
I try to watch them. I try to watch them to be informed.
Mhm.
I watch them as a professional dancer, as a professional b-boy, as a judge. I watch them to know who is doing what, and but zero emotions.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
I mean, for us, it's for us it's also harder because when we started watching, I mean, just look at the big girls. Just look. For me, this is the craziest thing right now in our scene, the development of the ladies. Because even 10 years ago, if I would tell you, hey, in 2025 they do this, nobody would believe me, you know?
Eagles battles even more interesting nowadays than B-boys.
It's crazy. What do you think is your personal opinion? What made the girls go crazy?
Maybe they not so focused on that. Like I need to prove, I need to prove that I'm the best. They more focused on like being themselves
Mhm.
and more easy, more easy attitude.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like maybe that's natural because man, in terms of nature, is more dominant.
Yes.
Like I'm alpha.
Yeah.
I need to prove everybody I'm the strongest, I'm the best. And that mindset might work really good in some ways, but in some ways it might be destructive. And we can see it in many examples when it's destructive and it just become effect on the way how you move. It blocks you and it makes everything not cool.
Definitely.
While maybe girls more they more like with the music naturally they're more flexible and like plastic
Mhm.
and they're not so like focused on dominance.
Mhm.
Maybe it's gonna come later because the level gonna
I
go
mean,
higher
thank
higher
thank
higher.
God, thank God they're doing power moves now, because back in the days when big girls did power moves, there was only head spin, windmill, stuff like this, and now they're doing one hands and everything, so
No, nowadays big girls they can smoke you.
bro, that's so crazy. That this Kitty and Coco from China, these two.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I never see cute elbow air flares. Look, the elbow air flare, I'm like, oh, this is so cute. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the first girl smoke a man in a major competition. Uh,
Bro, I've been smoked by a beagle. Uh, First time I've been smoked by a beagle, it was a beagle Ami.
Ami from Japan. Ah.
Yeah, and she smoked me at Flomo anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Flomo anniversary, I think it was 2016.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So she was just coming on her,
Ah,
like
okay. Yes, yes,
coming to
yes,
the
yes, yes.
community, to the stage,
Yeah, yeah.
and she was super fresh and small girl, like really
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Of course, right now she's dancing a little bit different, but that time I think she was really raw
Yes,
and
yes.
new for the community.
Of course, if when you're new, it's always better.
Yeah,
It's always better.
and I met her maybe in the half final or something like this, and we did 3 rounds. She like smoked me like crazy, and I feel it. I was feeling it that everything going really bad from
Yeah,
from for me, like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then like 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
judges gave it to her. I'm like, no, it happened.
Okay.
Like she was better, she was stronger, she was
This is,
more.
this always shows character, because I always like to say, when you battle somebody or when you watch a battle, you know who is the winner. You don't always need 10 minutes or 6 rounds each. Sometimes after 2 rounds, you already know, and the other guy
Yeah,
just don't want to give up because of his ego, just stop,
yeah,
stop.
yeah, yeah.
What you want to prove that he's much better than you, not just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss the good old days. I miss the crew days, brother. To be honest, for me, this was the best time.
But at least we experience it.
Yes, at least that. At least that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start our segment. It's called Your Fave Five, where we talk about your favorite five things. It can be three, it can be one, but we want five. So we always start with the B-boys. Your favorite five B-boys all time, but don't have to be number one or number five. Just five names.
Of all time,
All
all
time.
time.
All time.
Abstract,
Ooh, skill methods.
Ken Swift,
Indeed.
Migas,
Hmm.
um, Remind.
Ooh.
Let me think about Europe more.
All USA viewers.
Um, I think Focus in his prime was super fresh.
Mhm.
Mm, Laos,
Laos. See, elegance. His footwear is elegance.
crazy flow, European, like European flow.
Bro, I remember All Battles All 2001, everybody do power moves. He only do footwork. He only do footwork and everybody went
His
crazy.
his transitions insane and directions and everything. I think that's already six, yeah,
That's
or
seven already, but
yeah.
okay, we take the seven. Big girls.
Mm, I think when we talk about when we're gonna speak right now about Beagles, it's very hard to talk about older days because they were not,
Completely different.
yeah. But maybe I will go about nowadays,
Mhm.
yeah. So I think new generation of Beagles like Royal, Nika,
Yeah.
India,
Mhm.
um, Emmy, Ami, definitely Yasmin.
Yeah.
Not a new generation,
Oh no, she's not new generation.
but what she's doing
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of freedom and mixing a little bit of other styles into breaking, but still make it look as a breaking
Like
is
I describe her style like she's breaking, but it's still feminine. You know,
yeah,
it can look very quickly masculine when you dance breaking, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
But she's breaking, but it still look feminine, you know.
yeah. Uh, Let me think more. Actually, I remember one Beagle from old times,
Mhm.
Beta Rogue,
Who?
Beta
Beta, yes.
from Ground Zero.
It's Beta Rock.
Yeah, I think she was like from at Who Can Roast the Most and all these old footages. And I saw some footages from Ground Zero, kind of their DVDs. What they've been doing there is insane. Like,
Now people say after Benji went to Miami and he practiced with Ground Zero, then he came back to Paris, he was completely updated.
no, Ground Zero were crazy. They had like some dusty tapes that I watch.
Mhm.
I don't think
They
people
were
can
the
watch.
crazy originality,
Yeah.
crazy originality.
Uh, yeah, I think this
That's
one.
true. Yep,
Yeah.
that's nice. Um, five of your favorite battles you battled.
Circle Kings, uh, Outbreak,
Mhm.
Outbreak in States, and Outbreak in Europe.
Is a different vibe.
It's different vibe. Yeah, it's different. I would say that the Outbreak that was in States was more raw,
Okay, I see.
more aggressive, and more like, you know, you can feel that when you come to that Outbreak, you are on their territory.
You're on enemy territory. Yeah.
Kinda. So, but it was nice. It was a good test. It was good, you know. Um, Real Deal Jam in
Okay.
Kosovo. Torb the Roach was organizing it.
Ah, okay.
It was really amazing event, like ciphers in the skate park and just ciphers, but it was super fresh. Radical Force Jam.
Ooh.
But Radical Force Jam, those editions that were before 2016.
Was it in Malaysia? In Singapore, right?
In Singapore, 2014. Specifically that one we came with the crew 4-on-4, and that was it was really that vibe that we've been
Was it
looking for.
when it was sponsored by Jack Daniels?
I think yeah. I think yes. But the vibe at the event was really like exactly what we wanted to see, like exactly what we see from the trailers. All their trailers from 2012, 2013 were based on ciphers. When we saw those trailers, we were like, how much it costs to go to Singapore? What we need? We buy tickets by ourselves, we go there.
Nice.
And we rock there like crazy. And we took this event 4-on-4. And for us, it was like, we came to this road jam on the mission, and we accomplished this mission.
It proved you're right about what you do, how you practice.
Yeah. Let me think about some other jams. No, like I would not lie, Yalta Summer Jam when it was Ukraine, it was amazing. It was also unbelievable.
I mean, I don't see any clips now. I just see when I saw clips when it was in Ukraine,
Yeah.
I mean that's also that speaks also for itself, I think. So you've been visiting the whole world, brother. So much travels. 5 of your favorite cities you visited.
Maybe not favorite, but the one that made the most impact on me.
Okay, yeah.
Because favorite is very hard to say. You need to live in this city to feel it for real.
Okay, I see. Yes.
I would go from the impact. Tokyo,
Tokyo.
New York, Taipei. My dog is like,
All good, all good, all good.
something hit his nose and he's like,
Ah, the poor guy.
Tibi, все dobro?
Jesi dobro, Timi?
Porto.
That's
Porto.
yes.
Yeah, I like Porto. And maybe wow, so many cities, but maybe I would say Barcelona.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah.
That's nice too. Ah, brother, you visited a lot of you know how many countries you visited in total?
More than 60.
More than 60. 60.
60, 60.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. All because you learned 6 step, brother. All because you learned 6
I
step.
just do 6-step, bro.
I said that when I was in Taiwan hosting. Look at this. Only because I learned to do 6 step, I'm in Taiwan hosting. Crazy. So we're gonna build the perfect breaker, right? So we have our 4 elements. Everybody knows them: top rocks, freezes, power moves, and footwork. My God. Then we also add flavor and fashion. Okay. So for your personal opinion, who has the best top rocks? If you can choose one.
No, I can't. I can't choose one. I would say the best top rock has that person who is the more in the moment and still able to deliver the content. and it can, and I would go even more like it's in every level of
I
break.
mean, if you answer this question like that, you will answer all the question like that, I guess.
I don't know what other questions, but in terms of breaking in general, uh, maybe back in the days I would be like, ah, it's like that and that.
Mhm.
If to go back to me 15 years ago or 10 years ago, I might be
Okay.
somebody
Then
you
let's
want to
let's
see
ask
right.
let's ask Intact before Corona.
Yeah, but right now I understand that my approach is really different nowadays, and
So I guess you can't tell me a name in footwork, power, or freezes either.
no,
Okay.
I even don't want I even
Okay.
don't want to tell because it doesn't make sense. For me nowadays, the best is that person, that b-boy or b-girl who know what they are doing, believing in what they're doing, they have strong vision, and they're able to show this vision in the moment
Mhm.
and to make it visible.
Okay.
That's the hardest.
Mhm.
That's the hardest. But those who do it,
Mhm.
they're the best for today.
Mhm. Mhm.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, this is exactly now. It's always the moment that counts, right?
yeah,
It's always the moment.
tomorrow somebody
So,
can be better.
no perfect breaker with Intact. Okay.
Sorry.
All good, brother. All good. So the last thing, and then we finish the podcast. So there is a UFO coming, right?
What?
An UFO, UFO.
Ah, okay.
UFO is coming. Aliens come out and they say to you, Intact, you have to save the world. You have to name the five best Ukrainian breakers all time in their prime to to save the world against the aliens. Which five breakers from Ukraine you take all time at their prime?
Ukrainian. Okay. So I go from the old school first. Definitely B-Boy T-Rock
Mhm,
uh, from the Soul B crew.
mhm,
His prime was 99, 2000,
mhm.
doing insane things. Um, Number two, Pluto, when he was in his prime, before injuries, before surgery, what he was able to do with the style, with the transitions, still doing power moves. Nobody been doing it before like that, with the smoothness and everything.
100%.
Um, I think Kalabok at his prime, he was also unstoppable.
Unstoppable, brother.
Yeah. Um, that's three, yeah?
Yeah.
Three.
Mhm.
Mm, I think at the prime, uh, Robin was very strong.
So Robin is originally East Side Breakers and then he went to Top Nine. Is it like that?
He's originally East Side B-Boys.
Yes.
Yeah. And number five, I think number five, I go with my how to say it in English, what I prefer,
Yeah.
like not
Bro,
in
it's your
general.
list. Bro, it's your list. It's
Uh,
everything you prefer.
no, not everything what I prefer. Like those styles, some of the styles of people who I mentioned,
Yeah.
I don't prefer like
Yes.
my
Yeah. But
approach.
you give the respect. I understand.
But
Yes.
I know they were at the prime, they were super strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I go from that perspective. But the number five I give from my approach, from how I what I like to see in breaking. I think this guy is not very known. He's from my crew.
Okay.
This guy is exactly my friend who was starting with me, the one that I said, let's take him to the video clip.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Bboy Crab. When he was in his prime, bro, the level of musicality and like freedom he been doing and footworks was wow.
Mhm.
I always was watching it like, bro, how you
Yeah.
do?
Without these people in your life, you won't get better anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. So I put him on the fifth place, like Bboy Crab
Nice.
from Ruffneck Attack. There are definitely more, like
Yeah,
it's really
yeah, definitely,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You cannot. That's why I always say it's the person's own opinion. Because
yeah,
in all these questions I ask, there is no right answer. Because at the end of the day, there is so many dancers. They have so many skills, so many different styles, and we also said in the end, it's the moment.
yeah. And also what I'm like catching right now in my head is that for 25 years passed already, I start to understand that unfortunately I don't remember some of the names already.
Ah, brother. Woo!
I'm
So
like,
too many are gone. Too many are gone. Too many are gone. But yeah, brother, thank you so much for taking your time. It was amazing to chat with you. I mean, we could go for another hour, but a real
no,
life.
of course, it's always like that.
Yes, yes. So, brother, any last words and shout outs?
Yeah, of course. I might say I already said it a couple of times, maybe during the conversation, but I wanna like finalize with this.
Mhm.
Um, to everybody who is watching, to everybody who trying to become high level b-boy or b-girl, I just recommend to understand exactly what you like in breaking and why you like it.
Mhm.
Answer these questions really um,
Honestly.
really honestly and straight to yourself. Don't talk about this to people. Don't share it in Instagram. Make this conversation with you. When you're gonna know this, you will understand which direction you have to go. When you know the direction, when you have the goal, you know what you need to add to accomplish this, what methods, how to practice, how to analyze, what conclusions you need to do, what you need to fix in your breaking. And only through that approach, you will be able to build that strong mindset of your breaking. Because at the end of the day, everything goes from your mindset. Your mindset is the power, not your moves, but your mindset. With weak mindset, your moves not
I
worth
mean,
it.
confidence is a very strong weapon.
Yeah. You need to build like mindset and understanding of your vision gives you the confidence in your details. And your details, as I mentioned in some videos in my Instagram, details are working only when you believing in these details. If
Of
you
course.
not believing in these details, don't wait that people will believe
Yes,
in
if you
what you.
don't believe yourself, how can somebody watching believe it,
Yeah,
So, yeah. Be yourself, everybody else is taken, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Brother, thank you so much. It was amazing to talk to you. I hope we see us soon. Will you be at IB?
Maybe not this year, not
Okay.
this year.
Okay, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. Maybe we see us there. For all the viewers and listeners, subscribe now. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Comment who you want to see next. Uh, thumbs up, it goes a long way for the algorithm. Notification on, because every Sunday you have a podcast. Yeah, every Sunday. We don't miss any Sundays. Yeah, knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. And if you want just full support, you go now to Patreon, support us with €5 every month, and you can enter our new giveaway for Bottega Pama. Yes, our new sponsor. You can win €100 for their online shop. Yeah, breaking and hip hop clothes only for you guys. So yeah, shout outs to all the Patreons. Shout outs to Intact again for this wonderful time. And that was a very big host with your favorite breaking show.